Palau, Bula from Fiji, Hafade, Mariana Islands, Guam, Yakwe from the Marshall Islands, Yorana from Tahiti, Kiora from New Zealand, Kia Yorana from the Cook Islands, Malulule from the Kingdom of Tonga, and Talofa from the islands of Samoa. Good to see everybody back here today. This is the School Talk Story with Dr. T program. And I'm going to put up here in the chat for you, because this will have the link so that you can find the music for today's program. Maybe you didn't find it. I don't know. But again, this show is brought to you by the National Pacific Islander Education Network, also known as NPIEN. That's a long name. But yeah, much better to remember it that way. And another thing I just want to mention to you, we'll be doing our self-care talanoa here in a few seconds. So again, this is what I'd like you to take a look at here. These are some important numbers for you to take a look at, everybody. All right. Well, I think I lost somebody already, but that's okay. But today, before we continue with this show, we're going to talk about our featured island of the week. And we actually have two. So we're going to talk about, let me see here. Yes, we are going to talk about the islands of American Samoa, as well as the islands of Samoa, which is an independent nation. So pay attention, everybody. There's a lot to learn here, and I don't remember everything, but I'll do my best. Yeah. Uh-oh. Wonder what happened here. I think I just hit the wrong thing. All right, everybody. Yeah, that's very funny. But again, let us take a look at all of this here. So again, this is, as I said, the flag of the independent nation of Samoa. Okay. And there's their flag too. And then American Samoa has their own flag. This is the American flag too. All right, everybody. So here we go. So let me see here. Yeah, something happened here on Twitch land, but I hope everybody's okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, something strange was happening there in Twitch land. All right, so let us talk here about this particular flag is the, again, this is Western Samoa, also called, or Samoa as it is known today. 1997, it became the independent state of Samoa, because for a long time they called it Western Samoa. There are two main islands, and I'm going to see if I can pull up our map here. Well, let's see if this works. Yeah, it did work. So these are the main islands. They are Savaii and Upolu. And you can see Papua New Guinea is not too far from there. So they're close to Melanesia. But there are also 6 other islands. 2 of them are inhabited. It is 40 miles from American Samoa, 552 miles from Tonga, 2,600 miles from Hawaii, and there are 205,500 people in Samoa. And the capital of Samoa is Apia. So everybody, I want you to, again, memorize all that. We'll be testing you on it. All right. Now let us go back to American Samoa. And this is where my family is basically from. And American Samoa is an unincorporated United States territory. It is one of 2 United States territories south of the equator. The other one is Guam. And the capital of American Samoa is Pago Pago. And there are 3,600 people that live there. There are 5 main islands, 2 coral atolls, and then the islands are Tutuila, also the Manua Islands, which consists of Ofu, Tau, and Olosenga. There's also the Rose Atoll and then the Swains Island. So there's over 45,000 people in American Samoa. So let me find the map here. Hopefully I have that one. Yeah, we do. Okay. So yep, those are all the islands that I mentioned. Tutuila Island is where the capital Pago Pago is. There's also Aonu'u Island. And then here, the Manua Islands are where my family is at. We have Olosenga, Ofu, and Tau. So I want everybody to memorize all that. So let me see. It looks like between both Samoas, we have, 200 and, over 250,000 people reside in these areas of Samoa and American Samoa. Well, that was a lot to remember there. But again, we pay tribute to our islands, to American Samoa, as well as to Samoa. And again, thanks to everybody for all of your support down there and all your good work. Now, let me see here. This is the part of the program that some of you start to run away. But we're going to go through some of our announcements. So try to hang in there with us and then keep looking for your instrument because we're going to start ukulele class in a few minutes. But I need to go through our announcements here. Now, some things you need to know about are this. Okay. Let me see here. And if you didn't know, we had National Teachers Day. And aloha to you, Ditchtubia 235. Yeah, good to see you. All right, thanks for coming. So Happy Teachers Day took place this past week. And again, thanks to all of our teachers. And aloha to you, Grandmaster Ong. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, you're very busy too. Appreciate it. But again, Happy Teachers Day took place this week. Also, we had Classified School Employees Appreciation Week recently took place in March. So I just wanted to, again, bring that to everybody's attention because these are the people that really help us out in our schools. A lot of people. Yeah, the classified employees means anyone that is not a teacher, basically, or a school administrator. So those are what we call classified employees. Yeah, counselors are also not classified, but they're basically anyone without a certificate or credential. Is what that means. All right. So I wanted to announce that. Let me go up to, let me see here. Yeah, let's take a look at the old Enpine website here, everybody. All right. So come down here. This is very important because some of you have not applied yet. But it is time to apply for our Enpine Awards programs. Again, we have a Student Scholars Program, Educator Award, Community Award, Counselor Award, and Attendance Award for students. So please take some time to look at that. It is very, very important, everybody. Okay. The other important announcement that I wanted to mention to you, if I can find it, I'm sure none of you ever lose anything. Yeah, maybe I did lose it. All right. Well, that was the big one. The other one I wanted to mention to you was, I'm going to go over here. Yes. This was posted on LinkedIn. It'll be coming your way pretty soon. But we are looking for individuals to serve on the School Attendance Review Team, or SART, because unfortunately our people have one of the highest rates of chronic absenteeism in the nation. But again, look at this announcement on LinkedIn. We'll be posting it later on in our other sites as well. But yep, we need a lot of people there to serve on our School Attendance Review Team. to truly help out all of our students there. Yeah, it's pretty rough right now, everybody. All right. Well, good. But I think that is it as far as announcements go. Yeah, that's enough, right? Yeah, sometimes we get tired of the announcement. But again, we appreciate everybody's support out there, and do what you can to encourage individuals to get involved in all of these items in the schools. Now, everybody, it is time for you to find your ukulele, because I know some of you seem to misplace it there. And we are going to go to ukulele class, everybody. All right. And again, this is the flag of Samoa. And again, the flag of American Samoa is also the American flag, but this is the flag of Samoa. So keep waving the flags out there. All right, everybody. So get out your instrument. And we are going to play some music. I was very pleased yesterday to be at Orange Coast College, which is in Costa Mesa, California. That's in Orange County, also known as the OC. Yeah, but I was in OC yesterday with some wonderful students and staff, and we learned how to play ukulele yesterday. We even learned the coconut song. Yeah, imagine that. But today we've got a few chords to learn, and then we're going to play De Colores, which is in commemoration of Cinco de Mayo. Okay. So everybody, this is your ukulele. Make sure you have one. And again, we're going to strum with the right hand. And I usually use my thumb, but you can use your thumb. You can use your fingers. You can use one finger, whatever works for you, everybody. Okay. So a strum consists of this: down, up. That is a strum. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right. You get kind of dizzy after a while going down, up. Okay. Look at your left hand, everybody. This is finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, and finger 4 on your left hand. So I'm going to be telling you to put your fingers on parts of the instrument. This is fret 1, the first section, fret 2, the second section, fret 3, the third section, and fret 4, the fourth section, okay? So here are our strings. The first finger is the G string, then we have the C string, string number 2, and then the E string, string number 3, and then the A string, string number 4. So we tune our instrument like this: G, C, E, A. Another way to remember that is my dog has fleas. Okay. All right. So check your instrument for my dog has fleas. If it sounds good, we're going to learn our chords and start playing. Okay. Our first chord is known as the C chord, everybody. So take a look at the C chord. Look at that. Our third finger is on string number 4, fret number 3. So again, this is known as the C chord. So again, it is fret 3, section number 3, string 4, third finger. That is the C chord. All right. So let's try it. Again, third finger is on string 4, fret number 3. So play that. That's the C chord, everybody. So let's start strumming. C. All right. Good job. You played the C. Now, the next one we have is C7. So it's kind of similar, but you're now putting your first finger will be on string 4, fret 1. So you're using your first finger now instead of your third finger. Okay, so that's C7. All right, let's try it. C7. Oops, I just dropped us. I'm sure none of you ever do that. All right, so first finger, string 4. Here we go. Play the third finger. That's C. First finger. Yeah. Good. All right. we've got 2 more to learn, and then we're going to play our song. The next one is the F chord. Yeah, this was one we learned yesterday. So the F chord, we have our first finger is on string 3, and our second finger, string 1. It said, oh, we're using 2 fingers. So first finger, string 3, second finger is on string 1. That's called the F chord. Okay, everybody? So let's try this without knocking over the microphone. Okay. First finger, string 3, second finger, string 1. Good. That is F. And then finally, everybody, is the G7 chord. That's probably the hardest one of the day. In the G7 chord, we have our first finger, string 3, second string 2, and third is on string number 4. We form what I call the triangle. Yep, 1, 2, and 3, everybody. So let's try it. First finger is on string 3, second string 2, third on string 4. There we go. Good. Good, everybody. So, again, 4 chords for this particular song, but you can do it. Now, the strum, normally we strum like this. This strum is a little different. And again, this song is called De Colores, so please take a look in our Facebook group and you'll find the music there. But this is a song which talks about the beauty again of the spring and of the colors and of the birds and of the rainbow. Yeah, it's a nice song for Cinco de Mayo. So our strum goes like this. Introduction goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we kind of we go rest, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3. Take a look at the last line. It goes F, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, G7, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. Then we go C, F, C, G7, C. Yeah, that's your fancy ending there, everybody. All right, so again, this is for Cinco de Mayo, this song. And here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Verse 1. De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajaritos que vienen de afuera. De colores es el arco iris que queremos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Canta el gallo con el kiri, 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 kiri. La gallina con el cara, 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 cara. Los pollitos con el pío, pío, pío. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. You did it, everybody. Good job. So yeah, that's not a real difficult song and you know, not a lot of chords, but keep working on it. You can do it, everybody. Good work. Now, friends, this is part of our program which we call the self-care Talanoa. Talanoa means chat. Okay. We have a couple topics we're gonna address, and then I'm gonna play another song for you. Okay, so here we go. Well, our first topic of the day is about nourishment. Yeah, that's a good thing. You get hungry. So, kind of think about that topic, everybody. And this is the part of our program where we like to get nice and stretch out. Yep, nice and stretch and do some nice deep breathing through the stomach. So breathe in and out, and in again and out. All right. And let me pull out our chart. Always good to look at this chart, everybody. Ask yourself, where am I at? Am I on the green level, the yellow, the orange level, or the red level? Oh. So again, try to be under green and yellow as much as you can, everybody. So for nourishment, we have the following. We should do our best, it's not easy, to eat nutritious food. Vitamins, minerals help our health, and eating food that is healthy is good. Try snacking, friends, on fruits and vegetable. So someone said, "Can I eat a cookie?" Well, of course you can. Just don't get carried away. Okay. And sometimes we enjoy eating comfort food, but yes, we can get carried away with that too. Okay. So, well, that is what I wanted to share with you about nourishment. And again, do your very best and do your best also to engage in regular exercise. Yep. This morning, I did my running on the San Gabriel River Trail here in Lakewood and Cerritos, California. Yep. Aloha to all of you. But I was reminded of our song "De Colores" because I saw the hen and the rooster and the baby chick, and I saw the solofanua, also known as horse. So yeah, very nice to run along the trail and to see all of our friends there. All right, this song is by Harry Belafonte from Jamaica. And this is a song which reminds us of something that's very, very important, has good potassium, banana. Okay, here we go, everybody. Yeah, that's good for nutrition too, huh? Day-o, day-o, daylight come and we want to go home. Day is a day-o, daylight come and we want to go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want to go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want to go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want to go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want to go home. Day is a day-o. Daylight come and we want to go home. Day is a day-o. Daylight come and we want to go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want to go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want to go home. Day come and we want to go home. Day is a day-o. Daylight come and we want to go home. Day is a day-o. Daylight come and we want to go home. Day is a day-o. Daylight come and we want to go home. Daylight come and we want to go home. Yeah, we want to go home. We're probably tired. Yep, that is a great song about nourishment, everybody. All right. Well, we've got one more thing we want to share with you today. And again, if you'll see up here in the chat, we have the calhope.org live chat is here.
Also, the 415 Pacific Islander Wellness Initiative numbers there. So contact those two, either live chat or phone call if you just want to talk to somebody out there. And then if you are feeling like you're in the orange or the red level, everybody, which is very serious, especially the red level, please call 988. That is the what we call the lifeline if things just aren't really going too well for you, everybody. So don't wait. Call 988. That's the only numbers you got to remember. All right, everybody. So we are going to talk now about choices. Imagine that. Okay, choices, yes. So let me share with you some of these things. It says here, we are all responsible for our own choices, no matter what help we offer. We are not responsible to solve others' problems or to control the choices that they make, everybody. Okay? So, I've got to make a note here so I know what to talk about next week. But so things we can do are to seek professional help and advice, research emotional health, yeah. Send notes of encouragement to people, that's a good thing. Send humorous messages and make the people smile, yeah, that helps a lot too. Join a support group and then serve them in ways that they ask for or agree to, everybody. So, again, we're all responsible, but do your best to help everybody out there. Sometimes they don't want to be helped, but we just do our very, very best to help people. And again, if they need someone to talk to, please refer to the lines that I mentioned here. And if things are really rough, call 988. Well, friends, this next song is a fun one, and this is called Epico, which refers to the navel right there. And this comes from the Cook Islands. Kia Yorana is what they say, not Aloha. But this song talks about a navel, a flowing, aching navel, laments for her firstborn son. So, yeah, this is for all you mothers out there. It says, "It is the north wind that is blowing and cries for the firstborn child, alas." So you will hear yah ha ha, yah ha ha ha. You can say it too. Yeah, we played at the restaurant on Tuesday. We were able to do that. But yep, yah ha ha means they're relieved to have the baby. All right, everybody. But let us again do that. And then I was reminded we need to take a look at our Facebook group after we're done here. All right. This is called Epico, everybody. So you'll hear the word aue, that means hey. And then Epico refers to your navel, everybody. Okay, so here we go. All right. Epico, epico marere. Yeah ha ha, yeah ha ha ha. And tuck it up to my tummy. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to do a few more announcements and do some school talk, and then we've got our final Aloha song. So hang in there, everybody. You can do it. All right. But let me see here. Let us go to the Enpine Facebook page, and let's take a look at that. So this is what it looks like. I know some of you are more interested in the gram, but we post the same announcements there too. So check it out on the gram. But we want to remind you that The Class, that is a movie that's taking place. This will take us to our Enpine e-news. Well, let me see what else I forgot. Well, we had Ohana night this week on Tuesday night. Good to see everybody. There's Robert from Canada there. Okay. And I mentioned the teachers. Yeah, I think we've done all that. Okay, good. All right, so click on here. You'll come up with Enpine's e-news. But again, last week we celebrated Lay Day on May 1st. We reported last week that we participated in the AANHPI Advocacy Day. Yeah, good to see everybody out there. All right. But I wanted to bring to your attention the class. We hope that you will tune into the class, watch this important movie. The producers will even come to your school or to your group and have a special screening. So it's very important to, again, take a look at the class. The producers, Adam and Jay Fenderson, are longtime Enpine supporters, and their first film was called First Generation, filmed at our 2011 annual conference at Paramount High School. They also talked about it at Davis Middle School in 2012. Amazing. All right. So sign up today for that. We had the Island Grad ceremony this last Saturday, and we'll continue to report on all the many things that we did, but it was just fantastic to be at the ceremony, see so many students, again, get recognized for their diploma there. All right. So this is very important because many of you have not applied yet. The Christina Diaz Scholars Attendance Educator, Counselor, and Community Awards. Very, very important, everybody. Yep. Yeah, let me switch over here. And again, I showed you this earlier on our website, everybody. But again, take some time to go here and apply. And in the area of attendance, we have the Henry Kamai Attendance Award. Some of you are improving your attendance. Some of you have fantastic attendance, so please apply today. Information about immigration, please take a look. The California Department of Education. As I mentioned, we had a great Ohana night on May the 6th. Good to see Juan and Graciela. Yeah, very great to see all of you and many of our friends in the audience. Yep, thank you, LA Island Radio and Pacific Islander Foundation, for all you do. Yeah, this is important from our staff member chairman. Preliminary soil testing results with elevated lead levels. Yeah, so be careful. All right, more information here on some of the things that we've done. But we do have one birthday here, everybody. So let's take a look at that. Let me make sure I've done everything here. Yep, I think we are good here. So everybody, we do have a birthday. Okay. So it is to Dr. Alfred. So Dr. Alfred, here we go. Happy birthday to Dr. Alfred. All right. Great to hear about you, Dr. Alfred. All right. Now, I talked about Uncle Henry Kamai attendance. I talked to you about the school attendance review team already. So we've got one more thing to talk about, and then we're going to have our final Aloha song, everybody. So good job. You're hanging in there. All right. So remember, I shared with you a little earlier that we truly need individuals to be on our school attendance review team. So I did show this to you earlier on our LinkedIn page, and we will post this on other social media and our website as well. But we need people to participate and be part of our school attendance review team. We need specialists from K-12 education and employment, mental health, school counselors, expanded learning after school programs, tutoring, mentoring. We could use a parent on our team, a school nurse, a school site administrator, law enforcement, a social worker, people from the business community, a student, and a teacher. So again, please contact us. Also apply for our attendance awards, everybody. So the last thing is related to May. It's the National Asian and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And remember, my friends, we are the village builders, because as Aloha leaders, we want to bring together the entire village, not just Pacific Islanders, not just Asians, but everybody out there. But it is important to recognize all of the different areas, again, of the Pacific and of Asia. We have Southeast Asia, South Asia, and East Asia, then Micronesia, Melanesia, and Polynesia. So let me see, we are already in week 2, so you should be recognizing Southeast Asia and Micronesia this week. Next week, you have your assignments, and then for week 4, too. So again, take some time to do this, everybody. Look at our website. We have some nice maps here of all the different countries. Yeah, I shared with the group at Orange Coast College, OCC, yesterday. We have over 48 Asian nations. It's like 40 billion people. And then we also talked about the islands of the Pacific, because most of the people only talk about Polynesia, but there's a lot of other islands, everybody. Good to have my friend Mr. QB from the Marshall Islands. He was there with me yesterday. All right, well, that's enough on school talk. And it is time now, everybody, to play our final Aloha song. But do me a favor, again, come be with us next week and invite all your friends. Let me pull up a few of our closing slides here. So again, we thank everybody for coming. And next week, we will be back at 12 p.m. Pacific time. And then, let me see, next week is the 13th. So we won't be at the restaurant next week, but the following week, we will be at Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue. And some of you stopped coming. I don't know why. We try not to scare you. But that is what's going to be happening there in the future. And let me recognize here, again, the flag of the country of Samoa. There are the islands. And then we have American Samoa. Yep, that's it. All right, everybody. Let's do our final Aloha song. Aloha from Hawaii. Adios from the Mariana Islands, Guam. Aloha from the Kingdom of Tonga. Airera from the Cook Islands. Haerera from New Zealand, Aotearoa. Yahweh from the Marshall Islands, Mr. Kiwi. Le'ikun from Palau, Dr. Lorianne. Mothe from Fiji, Mr. Ben. Nana from Tahiti. And Tofa from the islands of Samoa. Again, everybody, it is always a pleasure to see all of you. And do me a favor, take some aloha into the world. We need more. We need to be aloha leaders. Take care. Aloha.